You guys wanted to know, so I'm going to make some quick farm cheese here. This is some milk I had frozen. You can freeze goat milk, and it's not that much. This here is fresh from last night. Hold on a second. Throw that in there because it's got, you know, new fat. And we turn this on. And we bring it to a boil, and up to like 150 degrees. This is my candy thermometer. This doesn't really work on this, usually on my bigger pot. Let's see. There we go. You don't want it touching the pot because then it'll read the pot and not your milk. So, the trick to making cheese is stirring the milk so it doesn't burn on the bottom once it starts getting hot and boiling. Alright? In the sink you want a reservoir to capture the whey. Put your strainer on there with your cheesecloth or muslin or whatever, and this is the rubber band that keeps it around tight so it doesn't collapse in on it when you pour in the hot milk. Okay, so you prep that and make that ready. Stir the milk. Don't forget to stir the milk. This is such a small amount, you know, it's probably going to give me a golf ball size of cheese. But so I'm just going to guess I'm going to need about that much vinegar. How do I measure that? Well, experience, I guess. Because it's usually a full cup, generous cup, for like 12 quarts or something, you know. So you don't need a whole lot to make the milk curdle. That might even be too much looking, you know. The hotter you get and the more coagulant you put in, the harder the cheese seems to be. Whoops. Come on now. What we got here? It's getting up there. It's almost 150. Keep it. And if you leave your wooden spoon in there, it draws heat on the wooden spoon. So one way to keep your pots from boiling over, when you put the lid on it, put the spoon across the top so it draws out the heat. What's another one? Put a little bit of butter on the inside of what in your boiling water, and the water will slide down the inside of the pot because it's greasy water. So, a few more minutes on that. Okay, now's the time you add seasoning. I'm adding garlic. This is the fun time where you can add things to your cheese. It's almost at the it's at 150. So we can take that out. And getting really thick. So this is when you cut it, the heat. I like to spin the milk like that. That way as it's spinning you just pour the vinegar in. If you don't have vinegar, I've used lemon juice, lilikoi juice. They're both can be tart enough to curdle milk. And now you just wait for it to curdle. And use good apple cider vinegar, organic. Don't use any white machine processed, you know, Heinz, you know, vinegar. Don't use Heinz anything. Yuck. Anyway, we'll be back when it's curdled. Then you just pour it into your strainer and let it drain into the pot below for a while. And then we'll come back and tie it up. So you just gather it up like this, and I'm going to twist tie this with a bread tie, and then hang it from this hook on my pot rack thing here, and then let it drip into the thing below. And the whey, you can either make soup with it or give it to the dogs, love it, but I'll probably make soup. Okay, so that's it. Farm cheese dripping. And I'll leave that there, you know, all day until it stops dripping. Usually I do it at nighttime and let it hang overnight. And in the morning it's done. But I felt like doing this morning, so boom, there it is. Got it hanging from things. Cheese. Okay, well, to take the cheese down, I'm going to have to set the camera down. So let's see if I can do it like this. Let's see if I do it okay. You just gather it like take it off like that. Tasty. And then just drop it in the container. And we got block cheese. And I'm gonna take a piece. Ooh, it's so soft too. Hey, quiet. Oh, I might make some burritos tonight. Yum. I put it in the fridge. Cheese.